Now on YouTube, it's time for some alternative commentary action with the Commenttary Hub.
There's headed by Marina, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal.
Look at that point! Goal for Manchester City!
Takes this corner, whips it in, it's headed and it's a goal, and it's that man, Gabriel.
Liverpool have equalised. Lovely improvisational touch from Curtis Jones.
Oh, what a goal! Wow, take it out! Welcome along to the Commenttary Hub's coverage of Germany against Northern Ireland in the World Cup qualifying match taking place at the RheinEnergieStadion in Cologne. I'm Russ Redding, your match host for this coverage for today's game. And yesterday, England only just beat Andorra by 2 goals to an own goal, kicked off the proceedings before Declan Rice scored to make it 2-0 for the Three Lions of the of Aston Villa at Villa Park, a game which I was actually in the attendance inside the stadium in the crowd for that one yesterday at Villa Park. You can listen back to our coverage of that game with Paul James, who brought you that commentary yesterday. Speaking of Paul James, he's bringing you the coverage from tonight's match, and we've got for you Germany against Northern Ireland. Already there's been a result in one of the matches which we're going to bring to you throughout with the half-time scores a little bit later on, which featured the Netherlands, which will, in their game earlier today, we'll give you the result of that game at half-time of our match this afternoon, as well as some other select matches in the European qualifiers for the 2026 World Cup. So without further ado then, Nicholas Füllkrug is out of the Germany squad with a calf injury, and to find out who's replaced him and the rest of the Germany side today against Northern Ireland is over to match commentator Paul James.
Thank you, Ross. Good afternoon, everybody, from the RheinEnergieStadion in Cologne. It's a wonderful evening in Germany, and Mats Hummels has just been presented an award for his service to the German national team. Boy, could they have used him the other night against Slovakia. A furious Julian Nagelsmann at the end of that game described it as a very poor performance from his side with a lack of commitment, and his anger is shown in the changes that he has made today. Yes, Nicholas Füllkrug has pulled out with a calf strain. He's replaced by Max Bayer in the German squad. He's on the bench today, is Maximilian Bayer. Let's take a look at the changes that Julian Nagelsmann has actually made. David Rahm comes in for Maximilian Mittelstadt. Robin Koch making perhaps the biggest shock. He comes in for Jonathan Tah. This is a power play move by Julian Nagelsmann to show that nobody is beneath being dropped for a poor performance. Voldemort Anton comes in for Namdi Collins. Pascal Gross returns to the midfield for Angelo Stila. And Jamie Löweling steps in for Leon Goretzka, meaning that Florian Wirtz will move into the number 10 role. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Germany. Julian Nagelsmann's revamped lineup. Oliver Baumann keeps his place in goal. Left back is David Rahm. Robin Koch, Antonio Rudiger and Voldemir Anton make up the back four. The captain Joshua Kimmich holds his position in holding midfield role along with Pascal Gross. The three playing behind Nick Woltemade is Jamie Löweling, Florian Wirtz and Serge Gnabry is one of the survivors from the Slovakia game. For Northern Ireland, well, they're completely unchanged, not surprising. Michael O'Neill did state that there were areas of improvement that needed to be made for Northern Ireland, but was obviously very happy with a 3-1 victory, and his unchanged lineup is like this. Bailey Peacock Farrell in goal. Owen Toll, Paddy McNair, Trey Hume are the back three. The two wing backs are Justin Devaney and Connor Bradley. There are three midfielders, Alistair McCann, Shea Charles and Ethan Galbraith, with a two-man front line, Isaac Price and Jamie Reid. substitutes for Germany. You'll be able to see them on your screen along with the substitutes for Northern Ireland. Our officiating team today, they're all from Norway. Espen Esgas is the official. He's from Oslo in Norway. Jan Erik Engan and Anders Olav Dahl are on the lines. Sigurd Kjernstad is in the fourth official duty. We have one non-Norwegian who is the VAR official, Marco Di Bello from Italy. The VAR assistant is also from Norway, Tom Harold Hagen. So these two teams have played each other a number of times down the years. 19 meetings between the two teams, 13 victories for Germany, only 2 for Northern Ireland. They came back-to-back years in 82 and 83 while attempting to qualify for the European Championships in 1984. Both a 1-0 victory over the Germans, 4 draws. And the first meeting between the two teams was as late as 1958 in the 1958 World Cup, June the 15th, 2-2 draw. And of course, the World Cup was won on June the 29th of that year by Brazil with a 5-2 victory over Sweden, the host team, and 2 goals from Pele that day as well. Germany now getting together in a group. They look well motivated for this game. They're in their famous white shirts with black shorts and black socks, the retro style shirts that some of Germany's greatest players have worn. They didn't wear it with such pride on Tuesday against Slovakia. Well, Northern Ireland, they're coming off a huge victory over Luxembourg. They actually topped the group and Germany are bottom of the group at this stage. So Germany must win today. There must be a response from Germany today, because if they lose today, their entire World Cup qualifying is in serious doubt, which is unthinkable for a German national team who has never failed to qualify for a World Cup. And we're just waiting for our referee just to get the players to the centre circle. There's going to be a round of applause here, and we're going to be getting the game underway very, very shortly. And it's such a huge game for Germany and for Northern Ireland. They really have been dealt a cruel hand in this group. After Luxembourg, they have to play Germany today, followed by Slovakia and Germany at home in October, and rounding off their qualifying to Slovakia away and Luxembourg at home. They have definitely got the roughest part of this group. They are in the green shirts, white shorts and white socks, and they're going to get the game underway. They are going to be attacking the goal to our right, to our left, as we take a look at this national team for Northern Ireland that's seen so much improvement down the years. They're going to be hoping to qualify for a World Cup for the first time since 1982. As we are about to get the game now underway, we're just still waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. And I think he's waiting. I don't know if he's waiting for the other games to kick off in this group at this time, but finally we're underway and kickoff has occurred. It's gone right back to the goalkeeper, Bailey Peacock Farrell. He launches the ball long downfield. It's picked up over on that right-hand side by Conor Bradley. It's swung into the middle, hooked away from Antonio Rudiger. And Northern Ireland starting on the offensive here. It's Conor Bradley again. He heads the ball, but it's out of play. And it's going to be a throw-in for Germany, as the German fans in, well, they're in fine voice this afternoon. Will they be so at the end of this game? It remains to be seen. Ball is hooked forward, looking for Voltemate. Headed out of play that time by Justin Devaney. It's another throw-in for Germany. And it's played across here to Voldemar Anton. Picked up in that holding midfield role, the captain Joshua Kimmich. Gives the ball to Rudiger. Rudiger goes long. And he's looking for Ludovic on the far side, and Conor Bradley deals with that very well, the number 2 for Northern Ireland. Kicks that ball out of play. Had, of course, a prolonged spell in the Liverpool lineup. It's really settled into that right-back position. Ball is won back here midway inside the Germany half of the field, and Reed is trying to break away there, but he's stopped in his tracks, and that goes back to the goalkeeper. David Rahm just sliding in there and making the tackle. Here's Kimmich, holding the ball up in the middle of the park. Played across to Robin Koch. Robin Koch runs the ball downfield, a long ball over the top there, looking for Jamie Ludwig, but that goes straight through to Bailey Peacock-Farrell in the Northern Ireland goal. Former Burnley and Sheffield Wednesday player Bailey Peacock-Farrell has a good history against Germany. In one of the more recent qualifiers, he really put up a solid performance, making it very difficult for Germany to score. In the end, Germany only won 2-0 that day. And Serge Gnabry tries to pick up the ball, but he's dispossessed in midfield. It's won back by Joshua Kimmich, and he plays the ball back to Oliver Baumann in goal. Perhaps one of the few players that could hold his head up high from Tuesday night. A number of vital saves prevented it from being maybe 4 or 5 in the end for Slovakia. Here's Robin Koch. Rudiger. Rudiger again. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry is dispossessed in midfield by Justin Devaney. And it's dropped back there to Paddy McNair. McNair plays the ball across to Trey Hume, the captain for Northern Ireland. It's won back by Kimmich. Here's Gnabry. Gnabry holds the ball up. He's got Ludwig going down the left-hand side. He ignores that. Germany keep possession. On the halfway line now, it's Koch. Across there to the number 2, Antonio Rudiger. Here's Ludwig under pressure. Goes all the way back to Oliver Baumann as Germany started off pretty slow here. They're trying to break forward and create chances. Northern Ireland's midfield holding firm right now. Rudiger. Long ball over the top again, but that's going to be comfortably dealt with on that left-hand side by Justin Devaney, the left wing back for Northern Ireland today. And Ludwig with the throw-in. Back to Rudiger. Rudiger again. Cross to the number 15, Anton. Anton goes back to the goalkeeper, Oliver Baumann. And here's Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich to Ludwig. Seems to have switched sides with Gnabry. Ludwig appears to be going down the right side now. Gnabry. Gnabry seems to have moved himself into the number 10 role, with Florian Wirtz going over to his favoured left-hand side. We'll see if that remains the case throughout the game. Ludwig down the right, checking into the middle, drops the ball back to Rudiger. Rudiger tries to lift the ball over the top, looking for Gnabry. Voltemate trying to win that ball back off the number 14 for Ireland, Isaac Price. And now here's Voltemate, keeps possession of the ball, gives it to Gnabry. Gnabry gets the cross in. Now it's headed out by Trey Hume. Only as far back as Gnabry again. It's back to Rudiger. He swings the cross in. Headed up into the air and headed back on towards goal. And challenging Bailey Peacock-Farrell was the number 5, Pascal Gross. And Peacock-Farrell goes down under the challenge from Pascal Gross. Rahm headed that ball on. Expect David Rahm to get forward down that left-hand side throughout this game. 0-0 so far. And see that Germany are trying to create things, but at the moment they've not been successful. Ireland have held the door shut, tried to get forward themselves as Bailey Peacock-Farrell gets himself to his feet. And is going to launch the ball right-footed downfield. It is a free kick, in fact, for Northern Ireland. And long downfield, the heads go up, it's flicked on there by Trey Hume. Winning the ball is Voltemade, though. And now picking it up is Owen Toll, but the ball has been given away. Here's a chance for Serge Gnabry! And it's 1-0 to Germany! And they're World Cup qualifying is finally up and running. A terrible error by Owen Toll gave the ball away, and Serge Gnabry was played through one-on-one with Bailey Peacock-Farrell, and this is just what Julian Nagelsmann would have been praying for following the performance in Slovakia on Tuesday night. An early goal, and they've got it through the number 20, Serge Gnabry. The goal kick from Bailey Peacock-Farrell started this all off, and the ball was flicked forward and it was knocked on, and Owen Toll lost the ball to Voltemade, and it broke through to Serge Gnabry, who slips it over the right arm of Bailey Peacock-Farrell, and Germany take the 1-goal lead in Cologne. Well, Northern Ireland, this is not what they would have wanted. They would have wanted to avoid conceding an early goal. They might have wanted to have gotten through the first 20 minutes. But 1-0 it is to Germany. Here's Rahm. Rahm skipping away from two Northern Ireland players, but it's one back here. And a foul there for a free kick. Foul on Connor Bradley. And Germany are going to try and hold this lead now. They don't want to concede at this time. Standing over this is Isaac Price. David Rahm getting back into position. Isaac Price, and trying to see who else is over that. Also standing over that is Justin Devaney. And Price may take this one. It's a high line by Germany on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's going to be swung in, I think. It's Shea Charles, in fact, that swings it in, and it goes over everybody's head anyway. And Ludovic is just going to allow this ball to go out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick for Germany. 1-0 to the Mannschaft. Great start for the Germans. It's what they would have been looking for. Let's see if they can add to this score. Here's Kimmich, midway inside his own half. Ball is played across to Robin Koch, over to David Rahm. Rahm goes back to Robin Koch, and it's now back with Anton. Tries to play the ball forward, and it comes right back into the German half of the field, and a slip there by Voldemir Anton, but there was no Northern Ireland player chasing in on that. Anton now has the ball, and he's going to go back again to Oliver Baumann. Baumann clears the ball downfield. Voltemade going up for the challenge there, but he's lost that in the air to the captain, Trey Hume, and it's in fact going to be a free kick. And our referee today, Espen Eskas from Norway. And the free kick is going to be taken just outside the centre circle in the Northern Ireland half of the field, and Bailey Peacock-Farrell has come out to take this. He's going to go a long way. Again, a really high line by Germany, so Peacock-Farrell has to be careful with this. He doesn't want to get caught out. He's going to launch it left-footed. And the ball up in the air, it's won there by Robin Koch. And here is Florian Wirtz now for Germany. Oh, that's a fine challenge that time by Ethan Gilbraith. And it's a throw-in to Northern Ireland, which is going to be taken by Connor Bradley down that right-hand side. 10.5 minutes gone here. Germany 1, Northern Ireland 0. And so far, Northern Ireland yet to create any chances. Bailey Peacock-Farrell has the ball, clears it long downfield. Up in the air trying to win that ball is Gilbraith. And there is a foul there on Shea Charles, and it's going to be a free kick for Northern Ireland. And it's midway inside the Germany half of the field, about level with the corner of the penalty area on the right hand side. And they've stolen about 4 or 5 yards here. The referee's going to make them take it back. And Shea Charles is going to take this free kick. And again, it's a really high line by Germany. It's launched into the penalty area. Voltemate is going to win the header there. Chasing this one down is Ludwig, but it's allowed to go out of play that time by Alistair McCann. And the throw-in is going to be taken down this near side by Justin Devaney. Left-hand side, level with the Germany penalty area. Devaney going to take the throw-in here. He drops it down nice and low. He gets the ball back, Devaney, and it's cleared away by Robin Koch all the way inside two of the Northern Ireland half of the field. Gets some good distance on that ball. Long clearance forward there by Paddy McNair, but it goes over everybody's head and through to Oliver Baumann in Germany's goal. And the ball was nearly given away there. Rather a hospital pass really there by Baumann, but Germany get away with it. Here's Joshua Kimmich. It's a long ball over the top, looking for Ludwig. That's really well dealt with there by Isaac Price. And now the ball is played forward. Chasing this one downfield for Northern Ireland is the number 7, Ethan Galbraith, but it goes straight through to the goalkeeper. And Baumann releases it. And now here is the number 20, Serge Gnabry for Germany. Gives it back to Kimmich, just inside his own half of the field. It's a good ball across there to Vladimir Anton. Anton holds the ball up again to Gross, back to Anton. Across to Kimmich. Germany looking for a way through. It's Jamie Ludwig. Across there to the number 20, Serge Gnabry. And Pascal Gross picks up the ball. It's David Raab now, long ball forward, looking for the chasing Jamie Ludwig, but that ball is just going to roll behind for a goal kick. And still 1-0 to Germany. We've played almost 14 minutes at the RheinEnergieStadion in Cologne. Julian Nagelsmann can just feel a bit more relaxed at his team's early goal. Bailey Peacock-Farrell. There's Michael O'Neill. Got off to a sparkling start with the win over Luxembourg. Asking a lot of his players to come to Germany and get a victory though. Picked up here by Owen Toll. Across to Justin Devaney. Devaney plays the ball forward, just trying to turn with the ball here is Isaac Price, but he gives the ball away. And now here's Serge Gnabry, and can he create another goal for Germany? Gnabry pulled back to Voltemate. Voltemate doesn't shoot, and in the end he's shielded out of the play. Oh well, Voltemate in those positions has really got to let fly with a shot there, because he's not going to get that much time in the Premier League for Newcastle. You can see the ball here played forward to Serge Gnabry. He checks inside. The ball is pulled back to Voltemate. It's time to pull the trigger there, but he holds up and waits, and eventually is shielded out of the play there. And finally, Bailey Peacock-Farrell will launch the ball downfield. Voltemate trying to bring the ball under control, but it's released to Isaac Price. The ball is played forward to Devaney, and it's dropped back again. Connor Bradley picks up the ball. Here is Paddy McNair, and it's Trey Hume drops the ball back to McNair. McNair plays the ball long over the halfway line, trying to win that ball up in the air. Up in the air there is Jamie Reid, and it lands at the feet of Robin Koch, and he returns it to Oliver Baumann. Koch plays the ball to Rahm. Infield to Pascal Gross. Gross across there to the number 15 for Germany, Voldemar Anton. And it looks to me like Germany are operating with 3 centre-backs and 2 wing-backs. And now here's Gross. Drops the ball back. Anton inside the centre circle. Across to Rudiger. Here's Ludwig playing on the right wing-back, Rahm on the left. Drops the ball back there to Anton. It's now with Rudiger again. Ludwig going into the midfield and across there to Gross. It's over on the far side. Now looking for the run of David Rahm. He gives it instead to Joshua Kimmich. Here's Anton. Germany pressing forward again. Ludwig lifts the ball over the top. That's comfortably dealt with by Owen Toll. And here's Kimmich. Good ball there to Pascal Gross. Gross swings that ball across to Ludwig. Germany menacing at the moment to Rudiger. Rudiger gets the cross in. It's headed out by Toll. Won by Gross to David Rahm. Rahm gets the cross into the back post looking for Gnabry. Ludwig, a chance for Nick Voltemate, but he's not able to bring the ball under control, and it's knocked behind by Paddy McNair, and it's going to be a corner to Northern Ireland, a corner to Germany. You can see here Voltemate just not able to bring the ball under control, and Paddy McNair gets that ball behind for a corner on the right hand side. Germany's first of the game. 17 minutes gone. Germany 1, Northern Ireland 0. And it's Joshua Kimmich to take the corner. Looks like this is going to be outswung. Waiting for the official to let the corner be taken. It looks like there's some disruption in the penalty area involving McNair, Charles and Voltemade. Finally, the corner will be taken by Joshua Kimmich. Looking like he's going for the outswinger. Certainly looking for the head of Voltemade. Rudiger's in there as well. We know how dangerous he can be. Corner from Kimmich. Oh, it's a good one, and it's headed out by Owen Toll, but picked up again by Kimmich. Oh, lovely turn by Florian Wirtz, and cutting across and making the challenge is Connor Bradley against his own teammate. And it's going to be another corner to Germany. And Joshua Kimmich is going to get another go at the outswinger. Kimmich. Voltemade in there again. They're going to have to watch him. He's good in the air. The cross comes in. It's not as good this time. Headed out of play by Connor Bradley. And he has gone down clutching his back. He looks in a lot of pain. The Connor Bradley there, I'm not sure if he received a shove in the back or he did from Pascal Gross. And then on top of that, Robin Koch fell on him as well. So that is pretty uncomfortable. He'll be back on his feet in a moment. You can see the scores going across the bottom of your screen there. That includes the latest scores this evening. Belgium 0, Kazakhstan 0. Of course, Germany 1, Northern Ireland 0. Luxembourg 0, Slovakia 0. That's the other one in this group. And Turkey 0, Spain 1. As we look at the earlier result today, Lithuania 2, Netherlands 3 from earlier on today. Just take a look at the a jubilant Julian Nagelsmann as they show that goal again. Just grabbing a drink now is Serge Gnabry, the goal scorer. As Michael O'Neill now wondering what options he might have if Bradley has to come off, because you have to say that Connor Bradley is perhaps Northern Ireland's most valuable player. And it may just be a knock, really. It's painful having two big Germans fall on you. Not that I would know anything about that. Ludwig with the throw-in. And it's going to be taken down the right side. And thrown back to Voldemort Anton. And Ludwig again. Checks the ball back to Antonio Rudiger. back to Anton again. Or Ludovic tries to turn, but that's some really, really good defending that time by Justin Devaney. Well played by him. And he actually manages to win the throw-in from that as well. Ludovic struggling at the moment against Devaney down that right-hand side. As Michael O'Neill asking questions of the fourth official. The fourth official today is Sigurd Kringstad, also from Norway. Who'd be a fourth official these days with managers yelling down your ear all the way through the game? Long ball played forward, and it's headed back to the goalkeeper from Paddy McNair. Aimless ball, really. Forward by Antonio Rudiger. Devaney plays the ball forward, trying to bring this ball under control is Reed. It goes and bounces over his head, and it's returned to the goalkeeper by Pascal Gross. Oliver Baumann now releases this to Voldemir Anton. And played across to Robin Koch. Koch manages to find Pascal Gross, drops the ball back, and here's Anton again to Kimmich. Kimmich launches the ball over the top, and Ludovic is on his way. He might have strayed into an offside position, but can he get the cross in now? Ludovic trying to find Nick Voltemate, but I think that must have been offside. Indeed it is. I think he just strayed, went a bit too early in my mind, did Ludovic. I was quite surprised when the game was allowed to continue, but yes, eventually the flag was raised. Really important challenge by Paddy McNair there, though, because right behind him was Nick Voltemate, ready to strike the ball home. And Germany playing some good football in this game so far. And it's now with Serge Gnabry, just drops the ball back to Kimmich. Gnabry again, and it's Kimmich one more time. And Kimmich tries to play the ball over to the number 7 Ludwig, but it's won by Justin Devaney. He tries to play the ball forward looking for Reed, but it's won back by Voldemir Anton. Germany looking a bit more stable defensively tonight so far. Here's Pascal Gross. Gross steps back and drops the ball there to Anton, who in turn gives it to Ludwig. Rudiger, back to Anton again. Germany 1, Northern Ireland 0. I want to thank you very much for joining us for this vital World Cup qualifier in Group A. And certainly appreciate you spending your valuable time with us. And it's picked up by Florian Wirtz. He just drops the ball back there to Kimmich. Kimmich plays the ball back to Rudiger. And here is Anton now for Germany. Plays the ball across there. And he gets the ball back off Robin Koch, and Anton gives the ball to Rudiger. Rudiger may just try to lift the ball over the Northern Ireland defence. Seems to be working quite well. He does. And the chasing the ball there is Florian Wirtz. It's just headed away by Paddy McNair, and Toll finally heads it back to Bailey Peacock Farrell, clearing up the last parts of that Germany attack. 25 minutes gone. It's Germany 1, Northern Ireland 0. And it's cleared downfield. Reed tries to bring that ball under control, but it's won back by Joshua Kimmich. Plays the ball to Voltemade. He's dispossessed though. And oh, that's a yellow card, surely. That's a yellow card. And that's Antonio Rudiger suspended for the next game. He's already on a yellow card, is Rudiger. And he is suspended for the next game against Luxembourg. And he just clattered into the number 14, Isaac Price. No attempt to get out of his way. And no question in my mind that is definitely a yellow card. And free kick for Northern Ireland, midway inside the German half of the field. Shea Charles going over to take it. And he's got options inside on the edge of that Germany penalty area. Germany playing a pretty high line defensively. I just wonder how long it'll be before Michael O'Neill decides to try some balls over the top. This one is long, and it's too long. It goes behind for a goal kick. So Rudiger suspended for the game against Luxembourg. And Northern Ireland already warming up substitutes. So far they've been ineffective against this German team so far today, but it's still early days. Only played a quarter of the game, really. And it's Robin Koch drops the ball back to Anton. Anton across to Rudiger. Rudiger, the ball is played forward here to Ludovic. Ludovic is dispossessed. Really good work there by the number 15, Justin Devaney. And Devaney plays it down to Shea Charles down the left-hand side. But good defensive work by Antonio Rudiger. Just getting across Shea Charles there and allowing that ball to go behind for a goal kick. Germany 1, Northern Ireland 0. And it's been so far a steady performance by Germany. They've got the response they were looking for. Can they add to these goals and get some confidence built into this squad? Jamie Ludwig goes back to Antonio Rudiger. Valdemar Anton. And Koch looking to find David Rahm, but that was a really poor ball. And it goes out of play for a throw-in. And Northern Ireland with Conor Bradley looking for the long ball there for Ethan Galbraith. The ball is knocked out of play by Robin Koch. And a throw-in for Northern Ireland, level with the Germany penalty area down the right-hand side. And it's Conor Bradley who may be going for a long throw here. Northern Ireland players gathering around the centre spot. And Conor Bradley is going to launch this one long. He doesn't, he goes short in fact. The cross coming in by Isaac Price. And it's Serge Gnabry that wins that ball. Voltemate plays the ball forward, but that's just going to be knocked back to the goalkeeper from Conor Bradley. He releases it to Devaney. It's now down the left-hand side there to the number 14, Isaac Price. Here's Price again. Picked up there by Devaney. Devaney tries to get the cross in. It's blocked by Rudiger and goes behind for Northern Ireland's first corner of the game. Germany fans out in full colour. Played almost half an hour here at the RheinEnergieStadion in Cologne. Germany holding to the 1-goal lead at the moment. I think Germany will definitely want to add more goals to this, really. Justin Devaney is going to take this corner, though, on the left-hand side for Northern Ireland. And it's swung in and headed away by Antonio Rudiger. It's going to be another corner on the left-hand side again, which Justin Devaney is going to have another go at. And there doesn't appear to be a lot of height in the Northern Ireland front line. But Devaney is going to outswing this one again. And it's swung out. And there's a free header there. And what an opportunity for Paddy McNair. And it's put behind. But that is an opportunity that Northern Ireland may not get again. And one of the German players are down, just trying to see who that is. He's helped back onto his feet. It's Valdemar Anton. But Paddy McNair just gets good hang time on that, but manages to head the ball over the crossbar. Out jumping Anton and Rudiger, no mean feat. But the ball goes over the crossbar. Here's Pascal Gross. Rudiger. Anton. Ludwig. Back to Rudiger again. Here's Valdemar Anton, midway inside the Germany half of the field. Northern Ireland pressing Germany back a little bit inside their own half. What can the Germans do about it? It's a good ball played forward to Florian Wirtz. And now here's Serge Gnabry chasing the ball. He keeps it in play. Gnabry drops the ball back to Rudiger. Quick 1-2 with Joshua Kimmich. Here's Anton in an advanced position for Germany. Out wide to David Rahm. Koch. Kimmich. He's just midway inside the Northern Ireland half of the field. He's looking for options. Not a lot of movement from the Germany front line. Here's Anton again. Across to Robin Koch. Played forward there to Florian Wirtz. Germany just trying to maintain themselves in an onside position as well. Just keeping the ball right now, but I think Germany should definitely look to try to get more goals. As remember, point ties are often determined by the best win over the two games. Northern Ireland had possession inside the Germany half of the field, and it's picked up by Bradley. Bradley down the right hand side to Price. Price tries to get the cross in, it's blocked. Good block by David Rahm. It goes behind for a corner to Northern Ireland, their third of this first half. Rudiger was dispossessed a moment ago. Just looking at that again, Isaac Price didn't deliver the best ball into the box, but Germany defensively, they've been pretty solid in most of this first half, but a couple of careless errors has led to chances. And the corner is now maybe taken short. Shay Charles came up, but it's still going to be Justin Devaney who's going to in-swing this. As there's Mats Hummels, received an award for his service to the German national team. Corner coming in by Justin Devaney. The heads go up. Oh, here's a chance! And it's 1-1! It's a goal! And it is Isaac Price, the scorer, of 33 minutes. And Germany, for the first time in this first half, have fallen asleep at the back, and they've paid the price. And the Germany fans can't believe it. Well, you cannot defend like that. You cannot defend like that. The ball across, and this is Rudiger. This is on Rudiger. The ball across to the back post, and ghosting in there is Isaac Price. Look at it again from the corner. It's the in-swinger. It goes over everybody's head. Where's Rudiger? Isaac Price is there on the back post, and well, he lifts it over Oliver Baumann's head. It's a beautiful finish, a really beautiful finish, it has to be said. Perhaps Oliver Baumann might have done better, but the goal by Isaac Price has levelled this game up, and well, Julian Nagelsmann has got some work to do, and that was really sloppy by Germany. Goal on 33 minutes to level this game up. It's game on here. It's Germany 1, Northern Ireland 1. How will the Germans react to this? The ball goes out of play, and it's David Rahm with the throw-in down the left-hand side, midway inside his own half of the field, gives the ball to Rudiger. Rudiger hooks the ball on to Serge Gnabry. Gnabry plays the ball across to Joshua Kimmich. And you have to say it's a bit of a sucker punch for Germany, really. They've mostly dominated the first half, but you just one chance, that's all you need. Just one piece of sloppy defending. When it comes to international football, you can be punished just like that. And here is Rudiger. Plays the ball forward to Gnabry. It's Ludwig. Rudiger again. And Kimmich. Drops the ball back to Kimmich again. Rudiger. Flicks the ball on, and Ludwig now gets the 1-2. He gets across it. That's Ludwig. It's blocked, but inside the penalty area, Florian Wirtz has it. He's under pressure there, is Wirtz, and finally he's dispossessed by the goalscorer, Isaac Price, who puts the ball out of play for a throw-in for Northern Ireland, and Northern Ireland working very hard to a man to try to get into half-time on an even keel. Ludovic with the throw-in for Germany. It's lifted forward, looking for Florian Wirtz. Wirtz runs the ball out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in to Northern Ireland. Well, this is, from what I can see, Germany, despite dominating and really despite the goal from Serge Gnabry, still really haven't created a great deal in the first half, apart from the goal. They haven't really forced Bailey Peacock-Farrell into a save at any other time. And whilst they've gotten the ball into the box, Nick Voltemate has looked a little bit out of sorts, it has to be said. Throw into Germany. Ludovic takes it, drops it back there to Voldemar Anton. Robin Koch now for Germany. And the ball is played over the top by Joshua Kimmich. It's a great ball to Ludovic, but that's really good work by Justin Devaney. And the ball is kept in play, and Devaney clears the ball again. And Oliver Baumann now is out, and he launches the ball back into the Northern Ireland half of the field, but only manages to put the ball out of play. And questions may be asked of Oliver Baumann for the goal, although I would argue it was a really, really good finish by Isaac Price. The ball played into the Germany half of the field. Robin Koch just plays the ball back to the goalkeeper, Baumann. Baumann turns away there from Price. Closing in, though, on Anton is Reed. Reed goes down under the challenge. Nothing doing, says the referee. That looked like a free kick to me. But here is Jamie Ludwig for Germany. And across to Pascal Gross. Ball played over the halfway line. And it's Florian Wirtz. Wirtz drops the ball back to Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich to Wirtz. Anton lifts the ball over the top. And it's straight through to Bailey Peacock-Farrell. And Pascal Gross went down under a challenge, but the ball was way over his head. He can't possibly expect anything for that. I wouldn't mind seeing that potential free kick at the other end. That might be worth looking at. See it again. And yeah, that's a foul. And actually, that looks like... Was that inside the penalty area as well? Oh, yes, it was. That should have been a penalty, in my mind. I don't know why VAR didn't look at that. That was a penalty all day long. Germany get away with one there. Offside, and, well, we're almost at the 40-minute mark. 5 minutes to go to half-time here at the RheinEnergieStadion. Russ has said that Northern Ireland has started to frustrate Germany here, and I absolutely agree with him on that. And it might be worth a discussion at half-time, Russ, about that penalty incident involving Jamie Reed. But the free kick is on the halfway line for Northern Ireland. It's launched into the penalty area, headed on, out comes Baumann, punches the ball away. Might have been better catching it. It goes out of play, and Isaac Price is going to pick up that ball for a throw into Northern Ireland. And he just hands the ball to Justin Devaney. 5 minutes to go till the break at half-time. And Devaney has it back, and the ball rolls off Serge Gnabry, and it's going to be another throw-in for Northern Ireland. And Devaney is going to take it. See whether it's throws the ball there towards the penalty area, trying to just win that ball back is Isaac Price, but it rolls out of play this time off Justin Devaney, and it's going to be a throw-in for Germany. And Jamie Ludwig is going to take this one for the Germans, level with their own penalty area. Launch forward, headed on there by Owen Toll. Picked up at the back here, and here's Robin Koch. Gets the ball to David Rahm. Rahm goes back there to the goalkeeper, and Northern Ireland pressing Germany back here into their own half of the field. And I absolutely agree with Ross. They're definitely beginning to frustrate Germany a little bit. And here is Voldemar Anton. Anton holds up the ball. Plays the ball across there to David Rahm. Anton. Just inside his own half of the field. Here's Ludwig. Rudiger. Across there to Anton. Anton's got runners options left and right. He goes to Rahm. Rahm plays the ball forward to Wirtz. Wirtz is dispossessed comfortably, but it's a free kick, says the referee. And Germany have got a free kick down the left-hand side, just a few yards in from the touchline, midway inside the Northern Ireland half of the field, as we tick towards half-time in Cologne. Germany 1, Northern Ireland 1. And it's the number 5 there, Pascal Gross. Anton. Ludwig. Rudiger. Kimmich. Anton again. Germany maintaining a lot of possession but doing very little with it. Rahm plays the ball forward. It was blocked, but here is the ball is played across here to Ludwig. Ludwig skips and turns. Is he going to be able to get a shot away here? He's trying, but it's being blocked. And finally there, Conor Bradley meeting Florian Wirtz there. The cross comes in. Bailey Peacock-Farrell comes and punches it, and it's hacked away by Isaac Price. And coming out to almost the halfway line is Oliver Baumann, as Germany looking to try to get themselves into the ascendancy before half-time. Kimmich. Good ball there by Anton. Gross almost dispossessed there, but the long ball over the top looking for Ludwig, and well, perhaps the outswing of the boot by Owen Toll just put Ludwig off for a moment, and now he's down clutching his foot. Let's just see what happens there. Oh, looks like it was just caught there by the boot of Devaney. As we take a look again at this goal, what is going on with that defence? What is going on? And Mats Hummels looking on there, little bit of a shock on his face, and I'm not surprised. Rudiger. Devaney now with a throw-in for Northern Ireland. Long ball forward, and it's headed out of play for a throw-in to Germany, which Anton will take. And picked up here by Rahm. Back to Koch. And here is Voldemar Anton again. Back to Robin Koch. Rahm holds the ball up. Goes back to Robin Koch, as Germany have just been unable to, since the first goal by Serge Gnabry, they have not really been able to break Northern Ireland down, and they've not had any chances really since then, or any shots on goal that I can just think of. If you can remember one and you're in the comment section, just shout one out to me. There's 3 minutes stoppage time at the end of this first half, and that ball is put out of play by Devaney, and it's going to be a free kick to the Germans, a throw-in to the Germans rather. And at the moment, Julian Nagelsmann having a smile and a laugh. Goodness me, there's little to smile about for Germany's World Cup qualifying hopes at the moment, the way this is going. And here's Rudiger. Voldemar Anton lifts the ball over the top. Oh, it's surely in an offside position. Play goes on. Chance! Beautiful finish! But he's offside. Florian Wirtz. David Rahm, I should say. It looked, he must surely have been offside. A yard or so. Why the official didn't raise the flag then and there, I don't know. It's a pity that didn't stand, because that really was a super strike by David Rahm. But he was in an offside position. And 1-1 remains to score as we've completed the first minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half. And the referee's blown the whistle for some reason, given a free kick to Germany. Didn't see what that was for exactly, but Pascal Gross is going to take the free kick. And here's Jamie Ludwig. Rudiger. Anton. David Rahm. Rahm drops the ball back to Robin Koch. Oh, it's a terrible giveaway by Robin Koch. And it was just played behind Isaac Price. But a terrible giveaway by Koch. Nearly played Germany into trouble there. Here's Ludwig. Plays the ball over the halfway line, looking for David Rahm, but it's away from him, and a poor ball by Ludwig. And coming forward down the right-hand side for Northern Ireland is a captain, Trey Hume. And he goes down, and let's see what the referee has given here. Nothing, play goes on. And Valdemar Anton, with about 30 seconds left to play in this 3 minutes of stoppage time. Of course, the referee can add additional time as he sees fit. It's just 3 minutes minimum. Here's Rahm. Looking for options. Gross. Into the centre circle there. Ball played forward. Oh, it's another poor ball, this time by Anton. And the ball is knocked back there by Ethan Gilbraith to Connor Bradley. He's under a bit of pressure there by Rahm, and it's picked up by Voltemade across to Florian Wirtz, but he is dispossessed. And now Northern Ireland coming forward, but that's it for half time. Well, for 25 minutes, Germany really looked like they were in control of this game, and everything changed on that goal from Isaac Price on 33 minutes to level the score. A frustrated Germany go off at half-time. Northern Ireland starting to come into this game, starting to frustrate Germany. And it's half-time. It's Germany 1, Northern Ireland 1. Back to you, Ross.
Thank you very much there, Paul James. Ahead of the second half, we'll be back with Paul in plenty time. Before that, at half-time, it's Germany 1, Northern Ireland 1. Germany have paid the price for missed chances in that first half, after Isaac Price pulled one back for Northern Ireland in the RheinEnergieStadion, the home of FC Cologne here in Germany, with the scoreline currently sitting at Germany 1, Northern Ireland 1. Let's take a look then at some of the other scores from the matches taking place today, and here are the scores that are just into us. It's Germany 1, Northern Ireland 1, as you can see from what you've heard there from Paul James at half time. Luxembourg 0, Slovakia 0. It's Turkey 0, Spain 3 at half time. Full time scoring Group G is Lithuania 2, Netherlands 3, and it's Belgium 2, Kazakhstan 0 is the other scores through the games, selected games there that we're bringing you this afternoon, or morning, or even depending where you are tuning to our coverage here on the Commenttary Hub, also live on Storm FM, and my very own personal Twitch channel, _92 is where you need to be on Twitch to listen to us. But as a reminder, just at half time here in our match this afternoon, it is Germany 1, Northern Ireland 1. You can see the other scores from the select matches going across the bottom of your screens there as well. And in that Lithuania-Netherlands game, which was a 3-2 win for the Netherlands, I've got to say that in this game, the Netherlands were 2-0 up at one stage. Lithuania got it back to 2 apiece before a Netherlands goal to win that 1-4. The Netherlands there in their game earlier on this afternoon, which kicked off at 5 p.m. UK time. Depending where you are in the world, thank you very much for tuning in to us here on the Commenttary Hub. I'm Russ Vernon, the presenter for this game today. We'll take a look at some of the action with Paul James when we return after a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening here to the Commenttary Hub with Germany against Northern Ireland in the World Cup Qualifiers. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Commenttary Hub's coverage of the Germany versus Northern Ireland game, which is currently sitting at 1-1 at half-time in the RheinEnergieStadion in the home of FC Cologne, whereas Germany against Northern Ireland in the World Cup Qualifier. I'm joined by match commentator Paul James, who's with us today. And Paul, I just want to touch on that late penalty shout for Northern Ireland where Jamie Reid went down inside the penalty area, arm in the back. We've seen plenty of those given it and say if arm on the back, you should be given it, especially when they're pushed over nowhere near the ball. The German defender, I think he was a bit lucky there, the German man. What did you make of the incident, Paul?
It was a stonewall penalty. It was a stonewall penalty. His leg went across him. It wasn't just a shove in the back. His leg went across him as well. It's good to know, though, Ross, that it's not just in England that we make VAR mistakes, because that was a mistake.
Absolutely, Paul, absolutely. And as I mentioned to you during the first half, Germany have been a bit sloppy. Northern Ireland have got Germany frustrated a little bit towards the end of that first half. I just think Julian Nagelsmann's going to get into his players at half time to make sure that frustration doesn't creep into the play, be more in the second half with silly decisions which could give players a booking or even a couple of bookings and a red card in this game.
Well, I don't think it's just a frustration in the sense that they're lashing out. I think it's affecting their style of play. The passing, the build-up play is okay. Voltemade in the middle looks like a drunken deer right now. He can't bring the ball under control. He's struggling when he does get the ball. It's poor right now from Voltemade. I would take him off. And I would bring on Maximilian Bayer. I'd give him a go. At the end of the day, things can't get any worse in that position. So I would be looking at bringing on Maximilian Bayer. Florian Wirtz needs to be brought into the game more. He's quite threatening when he gets the ball on the edge of the area. So we've seen a much improved performance from Serge Gnabry. Defensively, Germany have to do better. You can't concede goals like that. That was too easy. That was
too easy, Paul.
Yeah, far too easy. You cannot concede goals at that level.
Yes, and especially if you want to qualify for the World Cup next, you need to play better defensively like that. Say, just for example, I know at the moment, from where you said about the game previously for Germany when they lost 2-0 Slovakia on Thursday evening, and then they're going to join 1-1 here with the performance level like I've seen today. I didn't see the game on Thursday evening, but from what I've seen today, Germany will not qualify if they play like this for the rest of their matches in this qualifying campaign.
If they play like they did in the first 25 minutes, they've got a chance. I don't think they'll qualify automatically. I think they'll qualify. They may qualify through the playoffs if they qualify at all. But for me, the rest of that first half was very much what it was like against Slovakia on Thursday, and it was absolutely. It's just horrific. You can't play like this. Does this mean nothing to them? They are staring at being the first ever German team not to qualify for a World Cup. This generation is facing that right now. And I see they're wearing the old style retro jerseys. You know, the likes of which Gerd Müller, Franz Beckenbauer, Uwe Seeler, Paul Breitner wore. And they are shaming them. And they are shaming that jersey.
Yes, absolutely, Paul. And you've got to say, I'm just looking at some other chances. McNair with a free header from a corner. You've got to defend better than you saw in the crowd. Matt Summer was watching on, and he's gone, and he had worried looks on his face as well, Paul, which says everything. Because he was a brilliant central defender, especially I think he looked to be worried when Rudiger had possession at one time, and even Koch to be a time as well. And Koch, we know we were like at Leeds, he went a really good defender for Leeds, but since he moved back to Germany, he'll go back in the German squad. But on this showing, he's not an international defender at all.
Well, look, the bottom line is Julian Nagelsmann made a brave call in dropping Jonathan Tah and putting in Robin Koch. That was a brave call. I'm not going to criticise him for that because something had to be done based on that defensive performance. What I will say, however, is that they have to back this up by backing the manager up and performing well. And they're not doing that. They did for the first 25 minutes, but then after that, they did not. So they have to back this. They have to back the manager here.
Yes, absolutely, Paul. The teams are getting ready to come back out for the second half, or back out for the second half, ready for the second half. So you'll know from there, biting his nails on the touchline ahead of this second half. So without further ado, let's hand back over to match commentator Paul James for the second half.
Thank you very much, Ross, and welcome back, everybody. Northern Ireland are just coming out now. The German players are already out. I wonder what Julian Nagelsmann said to his team at half-time. I hope it involved a hairdryer, but we'll see. And he's talking to his coaching staff right now. We'll see if any substitutes are made in this one. Rudiger's still on the field. And the German team just getting together, having a conversation. Still waiting for the Northern Ireland team to get themselves to the centre circle so we can get this game underway for the start of the second half. They're coming out now. Conor Bradley just walking with a bit of a limp at the moment. We wonder whether he's okay. We'll keep an eye on him in the second half. And Nagelsmann, perhaps his Germany career hangs in the balance on what he does in the next 45 minutes. Because a defeat to Northern Ireland today will result definitely in Germany having to win all 4 of their remaining games if they hope to qualify automatically, and they would have to win them big, particularly against Slovakia and Northern Ireland. Well, second half's about to get underway. Germany are going to get us there. They're attacking the goal to our left in the second half. Let's wait for the referee's whistle here, and we are underway. Although we're not. False start. It's gone back to the centre circle. We're going to get underway now, though, hopefully. The referee gets us underway now, and we're up for the start of the second half. And it's back with Anton. Anton plays the ball forward, looking for Nick Voltemate. And it just goes straight through to the goalkeeper. And, well, Bailey Peacock-Farrell just teasing Florian Wirtz there. And he just drops the ball out to the edge of his area. He's going to launch this one long. Chased down by Serge Gnabry, but it's a long ball by Peacock-Farrell. It's not a bad one. It's flicked on there. And it's Ethan Galbraith. He was under pressure there from the number 3 for Germany, Robin Koch. And Conor Bradley is now going to take the throw in. It's level with the German penalty area. Short there again. And Galbraith just drops it back to Conor Bradley. It's won back by Isaac Price. Galbraith back heels, and Price is going down the right-hand side. Can he get the cross in? Well, it looked like it came off David Rahm, but ultimately it must have come off Isaac Price as well. And it's a goal kick to Germany. So we just take a look at this one again. Onside Isaac Price, no question. Gets to the byline, gets the cross in. Yes, I think it came off Isaac Price's arm there that took it behind in the end. Ludwig. Back to Rudiger. And here's Pascal Gross. Long ball over the top. Chasing this one is Ludwig. Going to meet him is Justin Devaney. Good turn by Ludwig. Gets the cross in, looking for Voltemate. But it's way away from Voltemate. And it goes behind for a goal kick. And you can see what Ludwig was intending here. Just a little bit too far, or Voltemate was a little slow getting there. One or the other. Either way, it's a goal kick for Northern Ireland. And Bailey Peacock-Farrell is going to take the goal kick. Oh, long downfield. Up in the air there is Robin Koch. He loses the ball completely. It was almost picked up there by Jamie Reid, but Germany win the ball back and get it back to the goalkeeper Oliver Baumann. It's cleared downfield. He's looking for the head of Voltemata, who is beaten in the air again, this time by Owen Tall. And Voltemata has, well, he's not looked very effective out there this afternoon. I'll just leave it at that. And it's cleared downfield by Bailey Peacock Farrell. Headed on there, looking for the number 7, Ethan Galbraith. It's a really good challenge by Robin Koch, though. Puts the ball out of play for a throw into Northern Ireland, to be taken by Connor Bradley. Bradley finds McCann. McCann just quickly turns, tries to flick the ball through for Alistair Price, but it was read well by David Rahm. And now Germany can perhaps break. Ludwig coming forward now for Germany. Down the right-hand side. Ludwig, can he get a cross in here? Checks back. Here's Kimmich. Cross to Anton. Koch to David Rahm. Rahm. Cross to Pascal Gross. Here is Anton. In an advanced position is Rudiger. Out to the right-hand side to Ludwig. Back to the halfway line, and it's Valdemar Anton. Over the halfway line to Pascal Gross now, going down the left-hand side. Drops the ball back here for Robin Koch. At the moment, Germany just unable to find a way through this Northern Ireland defence. Here's Ludovic again. Drop back to Rudiger. Rudiger lifts the ball over the top. And finally it's brought down by Voltemata with some competence. Cross to the back post to Rahm. Rahm lifts the ball across, but way too much power on that. And the ball goes out of play for a throw-in. And Northern Ireland will get a throw-in over by their own corner flag. As the look of concern on the German faces in the crowd. Robert Anderich there on the bench, he's available. I'll be surprised if we don't see him today. And here's Valdemar Anton, lifts the ball in the penalty area, looking for looking for Valdemar Anton. I think I would say that landed on his head more than him actually heading the ball, and it goes behind for a goal kick. And Bailey Peacock Farrell is going to take this goal kick. I think Germany, with their next coming games of Luxembourg and Northern Ireland again, this time in Belfast, I mean, I would expect Germany to beat Luxembourg, of course, but with this current crop of players against Northern Ireland and Slovakia, I'm not so sure. Here's Jamie Reid. Reid, that's a good challenge that time by Rahm, and he plays it off Jamie Reid, and that looked to me like that should have been a goal kick. Rahm is furious, but a corner has been given to Northern Ireland. Let's take a look at it here. Oh yes, it did come off Rahm. That's a good decision by the official. It is a corner. I don't know why Rahm is complaining. It clearly came off his leg. So the corner is going to be taken once again by the number 15, Justin Devaney. He's going to outswing this one. And Germany will need to defend better than what they did in the last corner in the first half. Devaney now swings this one in again towards the back post. Baumann comes and punches it. Only as far as Isaac Price. Drop back to Alistair McCann. Ball played forward again. And, well, there's no way that Connor Bradley is going to get that. And that ball goes out of play for a throw into Germany. And I think Julian Nagelsmann has seen enough. Let's hope he can see some substitutions from Germany soon, because at the moment we're not seeing a lot from them. We're just sort of seeing a very timid performance at the start of this second half. The ball is put out of play by Shea Charles, and another throw-in for Germany. Taken quickly by David Rahm. Oh, he goes down under that challenge. It'll be a yellow card, and that is a yellow card shown. I'm just not quite sure who that was shown to. but it was for the late challenge on Rahm. Rahm now limping a little bit. Let's have a look. It's a number 7. Oh yes, that's a yellow card. It's a number 7, Ethan Gilbraith, that picks up the yellow card there. I don't think he can have any complaints about that. And free kick taken quickly by Germany. Ball is out wide to Jamie Ludwig. Moving forward, he just checks inside Ludwig, plays the ball to Joshua Kimmich. And here's Rudiger. Back to Ludwig again. And across here to the number 3, Robin Koch, former Leeds United player. Long ball over the top there, looking for Ludwig, but that ball goes out of play. And it's a throw-in, which Justin Devaney, who has been very, very impressive down that left-hand side, got an assist on the Northern Ireland equaliser. Comment from Luke says it all when Luxembourg are giving Slovakia more of a game than Germany did. It says all that needs to be said, Luke. Yeah, that's it. That's all that needs to be said. Florian Wirtz hooks the ball on, and it's headed back to the goalkeeper by Paddy McNair, with Voltemada closing in. And Bailey Peacock-Farrell just allows Voltemada to go in and take the bait and picks the ball up. For now, this result will be suiting Northern Ireland very, very well. A draw in Germany, knowing that they've still got Slovakia to play at home and Germany to play at home as well. And the ball goes back to Oliver Baumann. And the referee is in fact stopped and given a free kick to Germany. It's taken quickly. Here's Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich gives the ball across there to Anton. Anton holds the ball up and just delivers the ball there to Robin Koch. It's across to Pascal Gross. Gross back to Koch. Right in the on the halfway line, the ball is long by Vladimir Anton. Looking for the chase there of Florian Wirtz. The ball is picked up by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. A Northern Ireland player has gone down on the far side. He's just getting to his feet now. And 10 minutes gone in this second half. It's Germany 1, Northern Ireland 1. And now here is Trey Hume, launches the ball forward. Flicked on there, looking for that is Connor Bradley, but just getting there first is Joshua Kimmich. Gets it back to the goalkeeper. And it's picked up by Rudiger. Kimmich again. Here's Pascal Gross. Gross holds the ball up and he now decides to go long, now looking for Jamie Ludwig, but he is met with Justin Devaney. And good work by Justin Devaney there as well, just forcing that ball to roll out of play. It's a throw in for Germany, but really good, solid positional defending there. Here is Rahm. Koch. Rahm. Back to Robin Koch again, who drops the ball back into his own half to Vladimir Anton. Side to side and back has been the Germany play really since about the 26-minute mark. They've really created nothing. And here though is Rahm. Let's see what he can do with the ball. David Rahm, he tries to get the cross in. It's blocked down this near side by Connor Bradley. Good piece of defending by the Liverpool player. It's now with Robin Koch. Anton. It's a good 40 yards from goal. Sends the ball out to the right-hand side. Here's Ludwig. Drop back to Rudiger. Rudiger just knocks the ball back. Mike Harneman says, love this for Reedy playing against all these Premier League stars and holding his own. He deserves this for the way he started the season off. Thanks, Mike. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And the ball is now with Kimmich. Here's Rahm for Germany. Rahm gives the ball away, and coming forward now is Galbraith. He's under pressure from two Germany players. Finally won back by Florian Wirtz. The referee says play on. Here's Rudiger. Ludwig. The ball is away from Serge Gnabry, but picked up by the captain, Joshua Kimmich. And we'll just update you with some of the other scores as well. They're going across the bottom of our screen. Here's Ludovic with a shot, and it's just wide. And that is the first shot on the Northern Ireland goal since the goal was scored. And wasn't a million miles away from Ludovic. At least somebody's making an effort. And you can see here, really, with Luxembourg drawing 0-0 with Slovakia at the moment, Germany should really be trying to capitalise on this, but we're just not seeing it from Germany. But that is the first effort towards the goal that I've seen since Germany's opening goal on 7 minutes. Long ball downfield. Headed down, flicked on. Free kick to Germany. And finally, I think Julian Nagelsmann has seen enough. And readying himself to come on is the number 10, Nadine Amri. And we're going to see him, midfielder. He's going to be coming on to see if he can change Germany's fortunes. It's back with Oliver Baumann. Clears the ball downfield, but only as far as his opposite number, Bailey Peacock-Farrell, who's just going to let Voldemade come into the penalty area and pick up the ball. Peacock-Farrell now going to clear this down, left-footed downfield. Up in the air trying to win that one is Pascal Gross, and the ball is played to the number 2, Conor Bradley, but he's in an offside position, and Germany get a free kick just by their own touchline on the left-hand side. Rahm, Gross, Anton, and it looks like Maximilian Bayer is also readying himself to come on. And that will no doubt be for Voltemade, I suspect. And the ball is played out now to Ludovic. Ludovic checks inside and turns. Ludovic, and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Germany, and we're going to see these substitutions now. So yes, one of them is Nick Voltemade, and let's see who the other one is. It's number 20 for Germany, which is, of course, Serge Gnabry, which is interesting because Serge Gnabry's been one of Germany's better players. But he is going to be replaced. And double substitution is complete. So Maximilian Bayer and Nadim Amri have come on for for Serge Gnabry and Nick Voltemade. And Germany will now try to use perhaps a little bit of a different system this time, maybe. Rudiger. And here is Gross to the number 22, Rahm. The ball is played forward over the top and going down there. And a free kick is Nadim Amri rather. He's going down, and a yellow card has been issued for that. He took the run early there, did Amri, and was brought down there by the captain, Trey Hume, who goes into the referee's notebook. Oh, it's actually Justin Devaney that goes into the referee's notebook. Excuse me. So Justin Devaney in the referee's notebook, and a free kick in a pretty dangerous position for Germany. The corner of the penalty area on the right-hand side. And they've got a number of players standing over this. You feel at the moment the only way another goal is going to come for Germany is from a set piece. Rahm is over it. Is it going to be Rahm? No. Kimmich lays it off to Wirtz. Wirtz pulled back for Rahm. Can Rahm shoot? He does. Super save by Peacock-Farrell. Again, the shot coming in. This time by Gross. It's blocked. Well, that was a super save by Peacock-Farrell. Excuse me. And Amory gets fouled again, and Conor Bradley goes into the notebook. as Nadim Amory fouled one more time, this time by Connor Bradley. Been a rough introduction for this game for Nadim Amory. Free kick anyway for Germany. Kimmich and David Rahm are standing over this one. This one's from the corner of the penalty area, this time on the left-hand side. It's a good, I would say, if you were looking at it directly in parallel with the penalty area, I'd say it's a good 33 yards out, maybe 30 yards out, maybe, I'm guessing. But David Rahm and Joshua Kimmich both standing over this one. I think it looks like it might be Kimmich, but we'll see. It's David Rahm swung on towards the back post, and the header is on there! And it's over the crossbar. And it's from Voltemir Anton, but a really good chance for Germany. Beautiful ball in by Rahm, and Voltemir Anton heads, it clips the top of the crossbar, in fact. And this is really a superb piece of play by Germany. The best bit of football we've seen in the entire game from them. And it came from a set piece. And Anton just clips the top of the crossbar. And it's a throw-in for Germany now. No, it's handed the ball away. It's a throw-in for Northern Ireland. And it's going to be taken by the number 2, Connor Bradley. He's being told to hurry up by the 4th official. No substitutes yet for Northern Ireland. And Connor Bradley just throws the ball back into his own half of the field. Trey Hume knocks the ball along there for Paddy McNair. He goes back to the goalkeeper, Bailey Peacock-Farrell. It's cleared downfield, and the header is won by David Rahm. And just winning that ball back and keeping it somehow in play. I don't know how they managed to do that. And somehow that was kept in play by Isaac Price. And then Ethan Galbraith wins the corner off Robin Koch, as it's pretty much inside the quadrant of the corner flag. But smart play there by Ethan Galbraith, playing it off Robin Koch. And it's a corner to Northern Ireland as we've hit the 65-minute mark. And going over to take it is Shea Charles. But we've got another substitution for Germany coming up. Leon Goretzka is coming on for Pascal Gross, as that is the second change, done just before a corner is taken. That's not usually the best idea, but the substitution has been made. Gross has gone off, and Leon Goretzka is now on. And Shea Charles is going to take this corner for Northern Ireland. Usual suspects in there. Isaac Price, scorer of the first goal. The corner comes in, it's headed out. And picked up here by the number 2, Connor Bradley, launched into the penalty area, looking for Price. Header won by David Rahm. Florian Wirtz plays the ball on. And Germany are away now with Maximilian Bayer. But cutting across and making a challenge superbly is Connor Bradley there. Really good play. Cut Max Bayer out of that completely. And Northern Ireland continue to frustrate Germany as Devaney plays the ball forward. It really is a super pass to Reed. Reed's got 2 German players around him. He goes down. The referee says no. And here's Ludovic now for Germany down the right-hand side. Gives the ball to Amory. Picked up just outside the penalty area by Florian Wirtz. Back to Ludovic. The head tried to be won by Goretzka. Comes right out to the edge of the area there. The shot by Robin Koch is blocked. It breaks loose for David Rahm. Germany putting on the pressure right now. Looking for that all-important second goal. And the ball is launched into the penalty area and it's touched on. A super save by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. The ball was launched into the penalty area and Florian Wirtz got the touch. You'd have thought that might have been enough, but flashing his right hand out and making the save is Bailey Peacock-Farrell. And that really is, it's the second big save he's made in this second half. Here's Kimmich. Anton. Rahm. Anton again. That's a really good ball there by Joshua Kimmich. Out to the right-hand side to Ludovic. Ludovic drops the ball back there to Antonio Rudiger. Into the centre circle to Waldemar Anton. More comments in the comment section. Mike Harneman, what a save by Peacock Farrell. Absolutely. He has a good record against Germany, actually. And the ball was knocked out of play there by Justin Devaney, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Germans. Is Antonio Rudiger, as Germany once again going side to side and backwards before they go forwards. And David Rahm plays the ball forward, looking there. Oh, it's missed by Peacock Farrell, and it's turned into the net by Emery, and Germany are in front. And just as we was praising Bailey Peacock Farrell, oh, he stood frozen and lost the ball. And Emery was coming in on the back post, and he put the ball into the back of the net. And on 69 minutes, Germany get a vital goal from their substitute, Nadim Amri. Well, look at this. It was very confusing initially. And Peacock Farrell, well, what a shame for him, because he's played so well up until this point. David Rahm plays the ball forward, and out with a boot. Well, he didn't even put his boot out, Leon Goretzka. And Bailey Peacock Farrell was frozen to the spot. It went by him, and there was Nadim Amri to tuck the ball into the net and to give Germany a vital 2-1 lead. And, well, you wonder, don't you? You really do wonder. Football can be a very, very cruel game, and for Northern Ireland, they may well look back at that error by Peacock Farrell. He has to follow the ball, and he didn't follow the trajectory of the ball, and it's now Germany with the lead. And the ball is played forward now, as Germany are looking for more now, and it's Maximilian Bayer. He checks inside, he goes down under the challenge. The referee says play on, and finally a free kick is given to Germany, and they're trying to take the free kick quickly. The referee won't allow it. Looks like Max Bayer is down. And, well, it's all happening here. Max Bayer goes down there. And it's actually the goal scorer, Nadim Amri, who has been... Well, he's received a couple of nasty little tackles since he's come on. Amidst it all, he's managed to get the second goal. And the free kick... There's a substitute here at Reed has gone off, and Dion Charles has come on. So that's just a quick substitution that was done behind my back. Jamie Reed is off, and the substitute coming on is Dion Charles for Northern Ireland, as they're going to have to look to try to find a way back into this game. Peacock Farrell there, just how will he be affected by that error? And Florian Wirtz, this is really his sort of position for this free kick. Also, Joshua Kimmich can hit them from here as well. Rahm as well, if they decide to go round the wall. But Wirtz is standing over it. If Rahm may decide to go round the wall, because Peacock Farrell certainly left that side exposed. Germany 2, Northern Ireland 1. It is good. Rahm steps over it, actually. Is it going to be Wirtz? It is Wirtz! Oh, I say! That is magnificent! It's 3-1, and it's Florian Wirtz, and that could be job done for Germany. Oh, he just curled it beautifully into the top right corner. Nothing Peacock Farrell could do about that. It was absolutely magnificent. And, well... That was similar, I suppose, to Dominic Szoboszlai's free kick against Arsenal. It was a superb strike by Florian Wirtz. It's 3-1 to Germany. And, well, this is a type of response that they needed. a win by a decent amount. There was no chance for Peacock Farrell. It's just so, he just gets it over the wall and down, which is so difficult to do, close in like that, so close to the edge of the 18-yard box. But he manages to do it, gets it over and down. And Peacock Farrell, well, there's not a chance. There's no goalkeeper saving that. That is an excellent free kick. And it's 3-1 to the Germans. Spain beating Turkey 6-0. No surprise there. Belgium beating Kazakhstan 4-0. It's 3-1 to Germany here. And Luxembourg 0, Slovakia 0. It'll still leave Slovakia top of the group if it stays that way. But it does open the door for Germany to get back into this as potential group winners. Mike Hardiman says poor communication between him and the centre-back. Stunning free kick. It was absolutely superb. We are going to see some substitutions now for Northern Ireland. Looks like Saville could be coming on. There's a couple of them preparing themselves. 43,169 is the attendance here as the ball is launched into the Germany penalty area. Oh, and a chance there for Justin Devaney, but he only just chests it wide. And well, a chance for Northern Ireland to really find a way back into this game. But I don't think he realised it until the ball had hit him. Northern Ireland about ready to make a couple of substitutions very, very shortly. David Rahm, the ball goes out of play. It's George Saville is one of them that's coming on. I'm trying to see who the other one is down on that near side. Not sure who the other one is, but we'll might be Callum Marshall. Yes, it is. It's Callum Marshall who will be coming on for Northern Ireland. And the ball is played long there by Joshua Kimmich, looking for the chase of Max Bayer. And that goes out of play over by the corner flag, which Trey Hume, the Northern Ireland captain, will take. Substitutes coming on now. Coming off is Ethan Gilbraith. Is coming off. And also coming off is the number 16, Alistair McCann. So just looking at that save from Bailey Peacock Farrell. Really followed up by this dreadful error. You have to feel sorry for him. But nothing, of course, he could do about that free kick. And the throw-in is going to be taken by Northern Ireland. Just down over by the corner flag. It's a long one. And out of play for a throw-in off Leon Goretzka. And long throw there. And the ball is played forward looking for Callum Marshall, but the referee's flag comes up for a foul on Callum Marshall, and it's going to be a free kick for Germany. 3-1 leaders at the moment. Still 0-0 in Luxembourg. That's a result that will favour Germany. Means they're not obligated to win by more than 2 goals. Both sides keep on winning. Long ball by Shea Charles into the Germany penalty area. It's bounced along. Isaac Price just not able to get his foot around it, and it goes across the penalty area rather than towards goal, but he's in an offside position. And well, with about 13 minutes to go, one shall have to consider the man of the match. And I have a couple of names in mind already, but just look at this free kick from Florian Wirtz. If you get the chance to watch this later on YouTube or something, just watch it. It's really fantastic free kick. As German fans celebrate, and Oliver Baumann is now going to take this free kick from the resulting offside. And it's headed on by Paddy McNair. And out of play for a throw-in to Germany, to Antonio Rudiger. He just leaves it alone. It's going to be Jamie Ludovic, who has been a little bit of a threat down that right-hand side himself. And it's back with Ludovic. Here's Rudiger. Ball played across there now to Rahm. Rahm just tries to skip away there from Connor Bradley, but Connor Bradley runs that ball out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Germany just inside their own half down the left-hand side. 3-1 at the moment, the Germans lead. As they've taken control in this second half since the substitutions were made by Julian Nagelsmann. Here's Amory, the scorer of the second goal. Rudiger to Ludovic. Amory. That's a good ball there to Koch. Koch just manages to find the ball to Rahm, but Rahm was dispossessed, and it's played back into Germany's half of the field again. Just trying to win that ball back is Florian Wirtz, and he's fouled, and it's going to be a free kick to Germany about 10 yards inside the Northern Ireland half of the field. And it's taken very quickly. Here's Joshua Kimmich. Cross there to Wirtz. 10 minutes to go here at the RheinEnergieStadion in Cologne. And Northern Ireland, well, it's going to take an almighty challenge to get back into this game. Belgium beating Kazakhstan 5-0. Looks like Germany have got the job done here. Luxembourg still holding Slovakia to a goalless draw. And the ball is played long now to the number 8, Leon Goretzka. Goretzka pulled back to Amory. Amory back to David Rahm. Rahm launches the ball into the penalty area. Over on the far side to Ludovic. Ludovic pulls the ball back, but it's cleared away by Paddy McNair. And Germany, well, it's out to Rudiger. We've got 10 minutes to go. Goretzka. Robin Koch. Goretzka again. For Germany now, it's pretty much keep ball. Game management time. Good ball over the top from Koch to Rudiger. Rudiger to Ludovic. Oh, brilliant move by Ludovic. He's getting towards the byline now. Can he get the cross in? Goes over everybody's head. Hume heads the ball out of play. Or not out of play, I should rather say, outside the penalty area. It's then cleared even further by Devaney. Getting the ball there is Anton. And Florian Wirtz. Picks up the ball, Wirtz, to Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich holds the ball up. And there's a foul there and a free kick for Germany. Right over on the touchline, down the right-hand side, midway inside the Germany half of the field. Rudiger looks frustrated. The referee's checking to see if he's okay. He's going off, in fact. And coming on for Germany is the number 4, Jonathan Tah, which makes sense. So Rudiger off, Tah on. Rudiger, of course, is going to miss the next match against Luxembourg for the booking earlier on in today's game. Jonathan Tah is on now for Germany. 8 minutes to go. And still a comfortable lead for the Germans. It's David Rahm. Drops the ball back to Robin Koch. And Valdemar Anton. Back to the goalkeeper. It's been a much more solid second half performance since the substitutions by Julian Nagelsmann. Nadim Amri has really added some extra spice going forward for Germany, some extra creativity. And the ball is played to Ludwig. Ludwig just plays the ball forward, or tried to. It was blocked by Isaac Price. Jonathan Tah wins the ball back. Goes back to Tah. Germany now just trying to maintain possession. Here's Voldemort Anton. And I'm just going to give my man of the match choice to my producer. Okay. All right, that's that. And now Northern Ireland coming forward now with Conor Bradley. Just plays the ball over the halfway line. But the ball is given away by Marshall, and Germany can come forward now on the break. Here's Amri. Amri to Rahm. Good ball to Robin Koch. We'll be giving the player of the match, man of the match, out in about 4 minutes' time. Here's Jonathan Tah for Germany. Picked up the ball here by Anton, given to Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich to Florian Wirtz, inside the centre circle, inside his own half of the field. Wirtz tries to play the ball to Nadim Amri. He wasn't really ready for it. And is Hume for Northern Ireland. Cross onto the far side to Devaney. Time ticking down for Northern Ireland if they want to grab something out of this game. Here's Devaney. And the ball is out of play there. Looking for George Thavel, but it's out of play. And the German fans looking over the moon right now. A much different sight than it was about 10 minutes into the second half. Oliver Baumann now just releases the ball. It's with David Rahm. He's under pressure there, David Rahm, and he ends up giving the ball away to Conor Bradley, but Rahm wins the ball back. And now Germany coming forward. Florian Wirtz gives the ball to Voldemort Anton. Here's Ludwig. Can Germany get a fourth before this is over? Ludwig gets into the penalty area. Can he get the cross in? Oh, it's a poor cross by Ludwig. Really poor. And it's cleared away by Paddy McNair. Waiting there was Max Bayer. And this is bad news. I can see that it looks like Florian Wirtz is clutching something in his back. Looks like he might have pulled a muscle, and it might even be in the back of his leg, actually. It could be a hamstring. This would be bad news for Germany and bad news for Liverpool. If that is the case, he's currently limping. Here is Ludwig. Back to Jonathan Tah. And the ball is given to Rahm. Rahm goes all the way back to Oliver Baumann. Baumann just holds the ball, clears it forward there to Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich plays it inside the Northern Ireland half of the field. Slovakia have taken the lead in Luxembourg and finally broke the deadlock there. So it's not good news for Germany in that respect, but at least they're winning here. Here's Bradley. Plays the ball there off David Rahm. It goes out of play for a throw-in. And it looks like there's going to be a final two substitutions for Northern Ireland. Rory McConville is coming on. Rory McConville is coming on, and also Isaac Price is going off. But also the number 20 is coming on as well, which is Jamie McDonnell is coming on. And that goes back to Bailey Peacock Farrell. And back again to Bailey Peacock Farrell. Isaac Price, the goal scorer for Ireland, has gone off. And Peacock Farrell has cleared the ball there. So Isaac Price, the goal scorer, is off as well. And there is, in fact, just trying to see who the other player is that has left the field. The other player that's left the field is Owen Tall, has gone off for Northern Ireland as well. So we're going to be giving you the player of the match at the next stoppage in play. Here's Ludovic. And the ball is played into the middle by Ludovic, but once again it's not the greatest ball, but the clearance isn't good either. It's won back by Amory, gives the ball to Ludovic. Quick 1-2 there with Joshua Kimmich, but that ball has been nipped in and won back. And coming forward now is the number 9, Dion Charles. He launches the ball down the right-hand side. He's looking for Marshall, and that's shielded out of play by Valdemir Anton. So let's name our man in the match today. And I can only really give it to one player, to be perfectly honest. The man of the match today, as sponsored by Football Live, goes to Germany's number 10, Nadim Amri. Basically because when he came on, everything changed for Germany. They became more productive, they created more chances. So today's player of the match goes to Germany's number 10, Nadim Amri. And it's a throw-in for Northern Ireland as we go into the last minute of the game, and it's going to be taken by Rory McConville. Plays the ball into the penalty area. It's headed out by Valdemir Anton. Germany trying to get the ball away, and it's just cleared out of play. There's a yellow card being given here, and I think that's aimed at George Saville. Yes, George Saville for the foul on Florian Wirtz. So the substitute George Saville goes into the referee's notebook as well, as we start to head towards stoppage time at the end of this game. I'm hearing there's going to be 4 minutes stoppage time at the end of this game. We'll get confirmation of that for you as soon as we get it. And picked up here by Florian Wirtz, who seems to be moving a bit more freely. Yes, it is 4 minutes. And 4 minutes then for Northern Ireland to try to get themselves back into this football match. It's played forward over the halfway line, but nipping in and winning that ball really, really well is Robin Koch. And it's out of play and a throw-in for Northern Ireland. And picked up there by Trey Hume, the captain. Across there to Rory McConville. Substitute just drops the ball back over to Jamie McDonnell. Here's Trey Hume, the captain, tries to play the ball forward. It's won back by Germany. And Max Bayer just plays the ball back to Rahm, as Germany are just going to maintain possession at this time. Game management now for the Germans to try to see this game out. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Oliver Baumann. I want to thank you very much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Obviously, if you like it, please subscribe, like. We'd certainly love to have more subscribers. We are trying to grow the channel. And here's Robin Koch now. Plays that ball forward. It's won back, though, by the number 19 there, Charles. But Charles is dispossessed, but it's won back there by Marshall. And Marshall has committed a foul, and it's a free kick for Germany, taken quickly by Joshua Kimmich. And here's Jonathan Tah. Tah holds the ball up. It's dropped back to Antonio Rudiger, or Jonathan Tah, I should say, and gives the ball back to Ludovic. And Joshua Kimmich back to Jonathan Tah. Time ticking down now, inside 2 minutes left. Here's Tah again. Florian Wirtz. Back to Tah. And it's out wide there to Goretzka. Tar again. Long ball over the top. Looking for Rahm. Now, Amory unable to bring that ball under control, but here's Bayer, lays it off to Amory. Amory drops the ball there to Kimmich. Germany, maybe one more for the road. Checking back inside, it's Joshua Kimmich again. Jonathan Tah. Back to Kimmich. There is a minute of stoppage time remaining. And Wirtz plays it back to Ludovic. Ludovic turns, gets a shot away, and it's just behind. And I don't know if that took a deflection along the way, but it goes behind. Decent effort by Ludovic. Corner it is. Comes in, and it's headed away there by the number 3, McConville. And Germany, not in any hurry right now. They've got the W in the bag here at this stage, I think. Nadim Amory just puts his foot on the ball, lays it back to Anton. And Tar plays the ball forward for Ludovic. He plays it up in the air. Waiting for the ball to bounce is Nadim Amory, and it's won back by Germany. Just as that ball bounces there, David Rahm picks up the ball. Rahm lets it go through his legs, and it's picked up by Leon Goretzka. Goretzka tried to catch the goalkeeper off his line, and it's full time. And it's all over here at the RheinEnergieStadion in Cologne, Germany. The home team win by 3-1. They bounce back from the disappointing performance on Thursday against Slovakia. There were parts of the game where Germany did not look good, did not look great, but a mindful substitution in the second half by Julian Nagelsmann, by bringing on Nadim Amory, has certainly changed this game completely. It's full time here. It's Germany 3, Northern Ireland 1. Back to you, Ross.
Thank you very much there, Paul. Brilliant commentary, as always, here on the commentary. Just before we do wrap up tonight, let's take a look at the other scores from the selected games from the World Cup qualifiers. First of all, it finished Germany 3, Northern Ireland 1, Luxembourg 0, Slovakia 1, Turkey 0, Spain 6, Lithuania 2, Netherlands 3, and Belgium 6, Kazakhstan 0 is another full-time score there. Just a reminder that Germany, in finishing our match this evening, Germany 3, Northern Ireland 1 is the full-time score in our match this evening. Well, just before we do go, let's just remind you what we've got coming up next here on the channel. And our next live offering comes from the Premier League next Saturday evening. It is Brentford against Chelsea taking place at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Join us on air for that one around about 7:50, 7:55 on air for that one there today. But the full reminder, the full-time score of our feature match today has finished Germany 3, Northern Ireland 1. Gnabry and Miriam Wirtz on target for Germany. Price pulled one back for Northern Ireland and made it level at half-time with 2 unanswered goals in the second half from Miriam and Wirtz. Gave Germany all 3 points tonight and a 3-1 win over Northern Ireland. That's all we've got time for this evening. Thank you very much for listening. From myself, Wes Brennan, Paul James, and the rest of the team here at the Commentary Hub, thank you very much for listening. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage. Until next time, here on the Commentary Hub next Saturday evening. It's goodbye for now, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and enjoy your week ahead. From all of the team here, it's good night.